All right, in the too stupid, like I said yesterday, too stupid to quit category. They they went about 3 4 days about nobody out here. Well, not 3 days, but at least 2 days. Nobody blowing horns. Whether it's coming back or like these idiots. How you hit the wrong button when you get into the car? I never hit the horn button on any car I had that had a you know uh the factory system on it. Never once did I hit the horn button getting into the car. As a matter of fact, I only hit the horn button on purpose because you have to push the button twice to hit the horn, and there's really no reason to because you're doing it as you're next to the car, really, so you hear the doors lock. So you don't need the beep 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 beep. But last night and this morning, about a couple minutes ago, maybe 10, they started again. Beep beep. It's idiots too stupid to quit. It's like you ever knew that person that just wouldn't stop. And like I said, we're all like, just stop, dude. And we're not talking about us. We're just watching the situation. Like, dude, just stop, man. Cut it out. He's gonna kick your fucking ass. With this, we're talking about the whole country is gonna kick your ass. Y'all just don't know when to stop. It's like these people are fucking stupid. They really think people are really with them. The only ones who like I said, they're fooling each other. They don't get white folks convinced that, or any other race, that they're getting unfairly hunted down and treated. Why? Because one, they know they've been, if they've done something, they know when they've done something, when they're stopped by the police. They know that first of all, there's more white people killed by the police. You can say, well, it's just because there's more white people, period. But if you look at the situations, they did just like the niggas. They did something stupid. You know, I was watching a video of a white guy. He was shot on the floor, and he was on his knees. That part he followed directions, but you can see in the video this it I don't and it wasn't conflicting directions. Like put your hands up. Don't move. At the same time, put your hands up. Don't move. What? What? Let me see your hands. Don't move. Let me see your hands. Don't. No, the guy. You could clearly see the guy kept reaching behind. He was on for all fours. And what happened? I could think. I don't even have to be a cop, or internal affairs, because they let the cop go and they were mad about that. And it's like, yeah, but you see, this guy keeps reaching behind, even though he got on short sets and a t-shirt. He might have something in his waistband, and the guy just told you, don't fucking, and I guess he was high. That's why they were called. They were in the hotel, him and his chick. So both of them, his crackhead chick, both of them crackhead or meth heads. They white, got to be racist. They do meth instead of crack or whatever. Some of them do both meth and crack, but. And so the hotel called on them, and they, so you don't know this meth. What's his problem? And they kept telling him, don't. It's like he kept just trying to move his hand and reach it behind them. And they were like, it's like you thinking of. First of all, I wouldn't be in that situation, but you wouldn't put your shit. Not putting my hands behind me. This motherfucker. Like I said, that it doesn't matter if you're black. Well, I bet. Well, black people, y'all know better. It's like no, white people who know better than no. I'm not doing that stupid shit. Motherfucker said, put your hand. They know. They know too. You talk to them. Shit. Yeah, motherfucker. So full of shit, you believe in your own lies. The only ones they don't believe, which y'all said because of this terrorist movement, they're just egging it on. That's why it is. That's why I call you stupid. You niggas out here doing this shit. They not believing you. They don't. Oh, we finally see the light. No, they're egging you on. They were part of it from they knew the plan before you went out there doing it. And that Navy ship there, I could tell you, I know for a fact. I don't even have to have, do you have proof? There's a reason they did that at that shipyard instead of over here on the East Coast, or there's a reason And like I said, hell, it might be the higher ups. Like I said, I've been said the military been gone. I think it's really that's where they probably started the experiments. Like I always said, when they went crazy during my time with all of those them training EO classes they made us go through. Like I said, the first week I'm in the 82nd. That's when you wasn't well before you get to your unit. You just in process. Again, then you had one of the classes you had to go through was EO opposite, basically sensitivity training. They're telling us, about one rule that it can get you in trouble is undressing a woman with your eyes, a female military personnel. If you're staring, there's literally a time save. I don't care. I guess if you fucking better not ever had dazed out in the direction of a female, you could have got demoted. Whatever. Just so it didn't bother us really because it wasn't that hard. It just was, because it's military. It's like, well, this is just stupid, but no biggie, no problem. The female soldiers weren't tripping off of that shit either. But the that type of shit. That's why, like I said, I always knew the rules about equal opportunity. And even on these, it doesn't matter what job you're on. You could be on minimum wage, $5.40. Minimum wage been raised up, but whatever, it's a $7 federal. But they started off with these aren't military rules. We're telling you laws. Actually, not rules. They're laws. Federal workplace laws, meaning they cover everything. The military, McDonald's. If you're a lawyer, if you're a doctor, whatever. You're a nurse. You're a janitor. You're a cop. It covers all of just harassment, sexual harassment, racial discrimination, and so it's people might go, oh, the military is like, nah, this has started there. They started there, because they were able to force it down our throats and you understand, it's the military. They don't have the same rules as civilians, but it's not, like he said, it's not rules for the military. That's what he started off with. These are workplace laws that any job you have in the United States after the military that still follows. These are, the new laws of sexual harassment, equal, racial harassment. It's like, oh, makes sense. Yeah, they've been indoctrinated. Even I talk about it all the time. Anytime there's, somebody's having a problem, it's, man, don't do this. You can, and it doesn't matter if you're a temp. It doesn't matter if you making a little bit. This job is no skilled. It's just unskilled labor. You just lifting boxes or whatever. Doesn't matter. They can't do this and that. People just don't. I'm like, all you gotta do is speak up. If you got a real complaint. Now, if you just, not doing your job or showing up late, then that's on you. Even if you got an excuse, oh, my kid, hey, they could just let you go, you know. But yeah, I think they got mad. I repeated a joke about someone made a joke about all these shootings. Every time there's a shooting, like in Chicago, there's somebody in the comment section said a Confederate statue was seen fleeing the scene. And these butthurt, BLM terrorists, Antifa, crybaby, temper tantrum throwers. You see that person just walk the dog for like 2 seconds. Maybe he was ready to go. I don't know, but like I said, they're too stupid. They were quiet this weekend, but for some reason, I guess they're still mad. Like I said, it's easy to get them to do more stupid stuff that's going to get them deeper and deeper in trouble. Because, like I said, they're too stupid to realize it's not a competition of, like this is not what they call it, Jonesing contest, where we're going back and forth and it's just a friendly, where we're just, like that TV show with the 70s guy show on MTV where this is not, you're not, we're not going back and forth. And it's not just, oh, we have a different opinion. We could say, no, you're a terrorist. You're going to federal prison. This is not freedom of speech. You are attacking us. You're fucking stupid, retard. That's why I said, that's why I been said from the first tape I made. If it's still up, go all the way back to my first tape. I said I was going to be able to antagonize these, not antagonize, but get these folks to do something stupid because, like, remember I say it all the time. You can't have, you know, you can't let people get to you when you're a criminal. Right, right. So you're going into a store, you know, just you don't even have to be a criminal to understand. It just you can see it because you saw it time. If you live around a lot of criminals, you saw it. People or you heard about it. What happened, man? That nigga so stupid. He was gonna get away with it. Da 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 da. No, he got into an argument over a parking spot. And it wasn't even he had to get away, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he had his car parked in a strategic position to get away because he was so smooth. He got away. He walked out the store because he didn't have to run. Nobody knew he had did anything. But then he gets into an argument, you know, literally, and everybody like face palming themselves. You know, then he might be in trouble because he's part of a gang and, you know, he got arrested doing something stupid. You know, that's what all of these people are. They're like fucking idiots. Like you would have got away with it if y'all just would have shut up. But y'all, all of that other shit y'all did, that proves because the rest of us, we really y'all had us with calling us names like you know, and like shit. Nobody want to be called a sellout, even though we're telling the truth. But we just and like well, it don't affect us that much. So fuck it. And but y'all just like y'all they like I said, I bet this wasn't part of the plan. You know, George Soros, I bet this wasn't part of his plan. He didn't realize how much of egos that y'all egos are bigger than the fucking payoff. You rather you know what I'm saying? You or like a motherfucker who plan on, you know, doing something and like I said, you would have got away with it if you just would have been cool. You know, if somebody stepped on your shoe, you know, you were running out of a restaurant or walking out without paying. Nobody noticed, so many people. But then you got into an argument because somebody bumped into you on the way out. Hey, motherfucker! And now everybody, hey, sir, you didn't pay. You know, now you're caught. You was finna make a smooth getaway. And you can say that doesn't yeah it makes perfect sense. Y'all that's how stupid you are. You don't realize it. That's what y'all doing with all the statues and da, 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 da. You're calling undue attention to your criminal activities from the whole thing was criminal. You know, George Floyd, all of this shit was criminal. Now people are looking deeper into BLM and all of that shit because like I said, y'all are fucking idiots. And so yeah, they got mad again. And another thing, you can say, well, the channel is allowed to. No, remember I made a joke about how that WGN channel. I said this yesterday. You know, it's been popping up in my feed with all the shootings, and now they, you know, they're reporting. Yesterday, they reported on the ship blast. That was pretty fast. You know, I'm telling you, there's a reason that they did that. I'm not gonna say why, but there's definitely a reason. And that's why, you know, they're trying to, I guess, act like they're, well, we didn't really hurt anybody. Again, they're just damaging to them. Remember, they said it with the riots and the looting. It's just stuff. It's not people lives. Black lives matter. Black, you know, well, black lies, like they say, black lies. And they said they're too stupid. You think I'm the one who, oh, shit up. No, you're the traitor. You're stupid. No traitor in any country is safe. It's like where you gonna go? It's like dating somebody who you got while they were cheating, whether it's a man or a woman, you know, and you're dating them, then get upset when they cheat on you. So you what country is gonna accept you knowing you're a traitor? You traded your old country. Why would we want you here? Well, it was because of black. No, we saw the whole thing. It wasn't because of the black lives that we saw the statistics. 9 people were killed in 2019 versus all the people that were killed because of your riots and looting. And they didn't even say anything about they shot that white lady in the back of the head, a 24-year-old last week. You had to find that out this week. Didn't say nothing about that. And you could tell it was some stupid ass niggas because what they did, they got into it just like I said. Just like shit we had to go through when I was a teenager. You had to worry about. But I was just talking about how you don't argue with these idiots, not because you're a punk. That's what I said. You don't know. They're the type. They're the cows. I said there's a teenager. You whoop that nigga ass. I used to warn my friends, especially if he bigger, real big. Don't whoop, man. You can't just go around whooping these little motherfuckers' ass. Don't even matter if he that little. He gonna come back and shoot you. That's how that shit start. He can't take an ass whipping. He's embarrassed, especially if it was some girls there, and he'll come back and just blow you away. And you never even saw it coming. It wasn't even you had a chance to run or nothing. He just shot you in the back of the head. I don't care. I smoke anybody. And they still the same, passing it on to these youngsters. Same old weak shit. Instead of niggas schooling them like us, you don't do no weak shit. You got to be able to take a punch. You got to be able to take an ass whooping. Not take it like don't fight back, meaning if you lose. The rules are win, lose, or draw. That's it. Y'all both had a fair fight. You won, you lost, or it could be a draw. Trust me, I know for a fact draws do happen. Some of it just because you both get tired, literally, physically tired. Like shit, fuck it, I quit. I quit too. That can happen. Ain't nobody getting shot. Nobody going back, getting mad, getting a gun, coming back and blowing somebody away. Cause we saw that happen. Punk ass nigga got mad. He couldn't handle it. Not only that, you going to prison. All because you couldn't handle losing a fight. Might not even got your ass kicked, just couldn't handle losing. And everybody like shit. At least yeah, y'all got the scrapping, huh? Yeah. It might even be like y'all gonna go at it again, huh? Next couple of days, then we might be and just leave it alone, man. Y'all, squash that shit. This shit, like I said, it's just more and more stupidity every day. Literally stupidity. They get mad like every time they get mad like we're just doing stuff to them. It is like every time y'all started all this. I told you, just like I said. Remember the old saying? That's why they stopped those sayings. And you're like, they did that literally. Why you don't hear them no more? They didn't just play out. Because remember, cool people, you like being the retro dude. So you like being saying old sayings that were cool and actually made sense. Like don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Don't start nothing you can't finish. They don't tell these little youngsters that. They just got them going full blast, getting beat up, getting arrested, fighting, resisting arrest instead of just taking a charge. Get off me, mister. Like I said, that's a setup. If I was a teenager right now, I'd be like, that's a setup. They trying to set us up. They want you to fight back. You get pulled over. You already got a chip on your shoulder. Oh, why you pull me over? Black lives matter. Oh, this cause I'm black. You a racist. And they in fucking Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Black city. Been black Mecca since the 80s. Really the 70s. This black people from all over California, New York, DC, they want to move to Atlanta because that's the new black. Hell, Stone Mountain. That's like the pinnacle of black success. All them, I remember people used to talk about it. You know how many black millionaires live in Atlanta? This was, in the 21st century, wasn't that long ago. And they weren't even talking about athletes. They just were talking about just whatever, from whatever kind of career they had. So you in Atlanta get pulled over. And, oh, this is racist. What racist? What are you talking about? This place is run by black people. Athletes. Actors, black actors. Tyler Perry moved, yeah, got a studio, opened up a bigger studio. Ain't it the biggest one? I don't know how big it is, but it's supposed to be bigger than his competitors. That's why he did it in Atlanta, so it could be bigger than Universal Studios. But it's so racist. It's like, yeah, well, you gotta blame the right people. I guess I don't know why it's niggas doing you like this in Atlanta, and D.C. and Baltimore. All your little chocolate cities. It's what races, that white cop. I don't know how he infiltrated. So again, it still goes to the black leadership. They let these racists inside the police academy. Air quotes. If they're so racist, what kind of chain of command they got? Can't recognize a racist. You a black cop. You been there. Probably black chief of police. Might even be a black female. Chief of police, but you can't reckon you so skilled at your job. You the first black female, but you can't tell after all them years there are racist cops in a black city. Come on now, that makes no fucking sense. Y'all don't like this stupid, and y'all say all this stuff on tape for the whole world to see. Just Google all of this is at everyone's fingertips. I'm sure they got translators in every language, so it's not like, well, the other they're mad at our country they're laughing at us. No, I'm pretty sure they see what's going on. These idiots are literally trying to antagonize people into a race war that they can't win. And not only that, they see black people speaking out with common black people, sane black people are like, no, this is not happening. I never been beat up. I never been shot by the police. I never, no, my truth is not. I was walking down the street and they snatched me up and started beating on me. I don't know where the fuck this shit happens. Must be up north somewhere. Racist as New York. I don't know. It doesn't happen down. I don't know nobody like that. I know plenty of motherfuckers that done killed niggas. They went to jail, to prison, and some of them are even back out. Because they went when we were so young. They already did 20 years. You know, Instead of getting a life, they got whatever life or life with possibility or whatever. They got parole, but nothing about it. None of them said, oh, they when they caught us, they beat the shit out of us. None of that shit. Oh, the niggas that just went for like 3 or 4 years or 8 years for dope because they got caught for selling drugs. None of them got. Oh yeah, and the judges, prosecutors, the mayors, they're all black. This was before all of this nonsense. Just these fucking idiots. But yeah, we go see some more stupid shit. I'm guaranteed there's a reason about that Navy ship, but I think they really fucked up. Is unless these people on the other side that's supposed to be on our side are just so scared. Again, it's like come on, no, y'all can't be scared of them no more. I don't mean the violence, but the cancel culture. You're a racist. Oh, we gotta cancel you, and you can't cancel in the military. So it's like, so what are y'all afraid of? What kind of accident could this be that sets a whole nobody in 2020? Nobody's that ill trained. I don't care if it was a civilian contractor, because more than likely he's ex-Navy. They gonna get the first dibs at getting that contract. Ex-Navy person. It's not gonna be just some guy who maybe worked on a cruise ship. With the same thing. He's a mechanic, a boiler room. you know, he might get the contract, but more than likely, and this is not unfair. Why wouldn't you hire an ex-Navy guy who did his time and started his own business? Do it, and now he's a government contractor. So, and no, we don't know what happened. Supposedly he's welding or something. What happened? Oops, and just dropped something. Oops, oh my goodness. Nah, that doesn't happen. We'll see. They didn't get way, like I said, they been gotten to the military before Antifa and BLM existed. You know, they they they've been gotten all that. They started with us with this, trying to reprogram us with all this nonsense, and basically leveling the playing field for the sorry people. John, that's not how you make things equal. If the person is just sorry, I don't care if he's 6'3" and the guy that's 5'8" is better. Because we're not playing basketball, and the other guy is just better. Period, all the way around, smarter. Even might even be faster. Then that's how it goes. There's no need for leveling the playing field. All this. Oh, it's not fair. How's it not fair? Because the taller guy just might be a dirtbag. Literally and figuratively. Meaning he comes with his uniform looking like shit every day. That's a big part of it. He doesn't even take the time to fix his uniform. And usually a person like that isn't that good at their job, or they could be good, but they're just basically not motivated. So of course, and there's no level. Oh well, they're picking on me. No, you come in looking like trash every day. Your boots ain't shine, uniform ain't pressed. If you're back in the rear, you're not in the war zone. Then it's like, no, there's There's no need for all of this. That the other person who's always spit shine, he's showing off. He's a show off. No, you're supposed that. That's not show off. If you just maintaining a standard, that's just his standard. This whole thing is, that you try to tell. Oh, you're not showing. One, I'm just trying to get the job done. That's just the way I am. To get it over with. I do that every day if I go into work. Every day, let's just get it over with. I'm not waiting for him, especially if it's a repetitive job, whatever. It's not. We're not making that much, $12 an hour. You're not trying to impress nobody. Hell, I don't even want to stay here long enough to get promoted. I'm just trying to get this money up to start my own business. But still, I don't want to be dragged. There's no reason to be sitting there. A lot of they sitting in the break room when you know what to do every day. Just go in there and just start. The poor guys that's in charge, they might get impressed thinking the other people are gonna follow. Do like, oh, this guy. No, don't point me out. I didn't know it was a plot, but seriously, I didn't know it was a plot. But you already felt it. Don't put me on the spot. I'm not trying to impress you. I'm just trying to get this shit. Plus, I really don't want to hear, not you personally, but I don't want to hear any supervisor's mouth giving that speech of you guys know what to do. And I didn't know it was a Democrat liberal plot to get these people to be permanent underclass, to not want to just be a permanent slave class, no matter what race they are. It'll be white people, all of them. It'll be all types, all of the workers. The supervisor might be black. It'll be all the workers, and they're just sitting there. This person, look. What is that supposed to mean? What is that sign? How can you not park straight? Like I said, they're too stupid. They're too stupid. And if you're mocking me, the one time I did have to park like that because somebody was waiting on me, and they're so anxious. Another gang stalker. They were so anxious, they got in my path because they saw me coming. Hey, they saw my car, and it's like, okay, goddamn it, all right, It's like, why would you? Well, there's a reason. You already probably know what the reason is, but uh, and so they cut me off. It's like, move out the way, stupid, before you get hit. I told you I was coming, but that was only like last year. So again, I guess that's this idiot. Or maybe it was a video I watched yesterday of a dumb chick who, and maybe there's some kind of stupid reenactment, and you see he went straight to the spot of people that left at the beginning of this video. This is just, like I said, it's great because they won't stop. And we got, so history, they can't flip it. And so, yeah, see, this video I watched, I made a joke. Again, it was this white guy, he was laughing with his girlfriend at this dumb chick who went around. Basically, it was the old-fashioned, you've seen it on TV, on one of those shows with just dumb people. But it was, back in the day, it was still when people, I guess the CCTV caught it. But, nowadays, everybody has a camera. The person didn't know what side their tank was on, and they kept going round and round. And so the guy's laughing. This was just 2 days ago. And again, like I said, I don't know what's that. Is this supposed to teach us lessons for laughing at stupid people? And the woman, you could tell, actually, my joke was, I did write a joke, because the woman, you could tell why he really was looking at the woman, why he noticed her in the first place. But even though his girlfriend is in the car with him, he's trying to play it off. Ha ha. Look, he pulled out his camera and started filming. She's so stupid. If she was stupid, but as a guy, you already know what the real joke was. She had on tight pants. She was good looking. And it's like, that's why he noticed her in the first place. Look. Let's see. It's just, that's exactly, but it's no gas. So they're stupid. I don't know what these witches, I thought witches would be smart, not stupid. Is this supposed to be some kind of spell? And why are they so emotional? Because they're always the downtrodden, right? That turn to witchcraft because I guess they feel God doesn't love them and people are always so they got to find a way to cheat. Basically, level the playing field. Oh, I'll put a spell on you. Literally. Remember in the 90s, the losers that became witches, they used to wear all that golf stuff. And they couldn't fight. This is usually in a white school. They couldn't fight. And you know, the popular football player, he's a jock. He got the cheerleaders. And it could be either a nerdy witch girl and a nerdy witch white dude. You know, they be coming too. Same thing. I had a partner. He was like that. One of my coworkers. And, you know, he wore all the black combat boots with his civilian clothes and, you know, golf. This was in golf. So anyway, these losers, they we're gonna put, you know, basically it's just wishing. Like, we're gonna do, they might do some nasty shit for real. They might put something in, you know, whatever in your food. It's not a fucking spell. You just, you know, put something in somebody's food. That's not a fucking spell. It basically is loseritis. There's a fucking loser. That's why they become a witch. So just like this person just did all that, you know, just they're mad about that video. And like I said, in the video, I commented, like, you know why he actually was looking. Because a lot of guys we all might have done it. Oh, look, she looks so stupid, but your girlfriend's next to you. You know you better try to play it off. And you could tell the guy that posted this video why he noticed that girl in the first place. Not because she was on the wrong side of the gas tank. You know, the gas tank was on the driver's side. And so she just kept pulling around without, she would have had to just back up and just, you know, do like a parallel park thing and just basically do a 180, or either go all the way to the other pump, to another pump, because, you know, nowadays there's so many pumps that you can just, you know, not even do all that. Especially if you're already at the end, you can just go to the other end and then park on the right side. But she just kept going round and round and kept pulling up on the passenger side, and it's on the driver's side. And I just like, you already know why he looking at that chick in the first place. The girlfriend don't even notice it. She's going along with it. You know, I guess she's probably happy because the girl's good looking. She think her boyfriend really thinks she's just so stupid. If he was by himself, he probably would have went over there. Because she even said it. Do you think we should say something? He like, well, yeah, but he made her get out. You go, because he know better. He know if he go over there, it's going to hit her later. She's a female. It's going to hit her later. You were looking at that chick. You know, you keep watching the video. So it's like, I don't know we don't know the aftermath, but I can assume, you know, he got in trouble later when it finally hit her in the middle of the night. Like, what the fuck? This nigga was looking at this bitch ass. God damn. It was two white folks. So, you know, I bet, you know, and she just being an asshole to him. Because, you know, because I know a lot of women who would have immediately caught on. Nigga, you was just looking at her in the first place. You know, you trying to laugh and play, oh, that was because she's stupid. Yeah, that's the real reason. Like, nah, dumb. Nah, nigga, you ain't fooling me. Let me catch you looking at no way. This nigga done pull out his camera and everything. Oh, this is just a funny video. Yeah, you ain't fooling nobody. But anyway, shit. Let me hey, that fool they didn't get out yet. They did do whatever, you know, this stupid witchcraft, whatever it's supposed to be. This is not teaching us a lesson from making fun of you. We're not lowering the bar. We're not lowering the playing field for you special needs kids going around throwing tantrums and grown ass special need kids who want begging white people, you know, please accept it. I don't see why you have to beg them. Hell, what do you want from them? I mean, you don't hang around them, and you know that's no problem. So what do you want? They like I said, this person hyped y'all up to do all this stupid shit. But let me go before this thing split into two different videos.